Hello everyone. Okay, we've reached the end of the road. We finished Italian neorealism, and I've sent you lecture 12. It's labeled as lecture 12. That is the assignment workshop for your second essay. So I want to make this very quick, under 5 minutes. I just want to talk to you about three things. So the first is, and it's very important for you to remember this module, LMCV251, is no longer an exam module, right? It has been converted to a continuous assessment module. So what that means is there's no exam for this module. Your final mark comes from an average between your two essays. So essay number 1 on the Soviets counts 50% of your final mark. And essay number 2 on the Italians counts 50% of your final mark. And that's going to apply both for Pathway 1 and Pathway 2 students, right? So that's very, very important. Remember, exams fall away for this module and it becomes continuous assessment. When it comes to your essay number 2, take a look at the PowerPoint in Lecture 12. It gives you an explanation, it gives you the question, and it gives you some tips on how to answer the question. And there's two options, option A and option B. So in option A, you have to explain Italian neorealism, what it was all about, all the different features of it, etc., etc. And then you have to apply it to one of those 5 films that I've offered to you. Right, and remember I said in previous lectures that rabbit-proof fence is the easiest one to do. So that's option A, and there you'll be looking for similarities between something like rabbit-proof fence or any one of the other 5 films and Italian neorealism. That's option A. Option B is for those of you that might struggle to find any of those 5 films, and then you have to do the same thing but to any film on television. Right, so any film on television, that's option B. You apply the features of Italian neorealism to it. But here's the fundamental difference. Here's the big thing. For option B, when you pick a film from television, 99% of the time it's not going to exhibit any features of Italian neorealism. So there you are looking for the fundamental differences. Right? You're not looking for similarities like in option A. In option B, unless you get really lucky. In option B, you are looking for the fundamental differences between that contemporary film that you spotted on television and Italian neorealism. So you're going to be, again, you're going to be tracking the fundamental differences. All right, guys, that's it. The third theme, remember we have 3 themes to do. The Soviets, the Italians, and number 3, film noir. That theme now also falls away. Okay, we don't study that theme anymore. It now falls away. It was a theme that was exclusively tested in the exam, but that no longer happens, right? There is no exam, so that theme falls away. So what you have to do to pass this module, whether you are on Pathway 1 or Pathway 2, is you have to write those 2 essays, essay 1 on the Soviets, essay 2 on the Italians. You need to make sure that they're decent at the very least, and you need to get them to me, right? If you write those 2 essays and you submit those 2 essays, you are safe, or you should be safe, of course, depending on the quality of your work. Bear in mind when I mark your work, I will take all of these complications, all of these difficulties into account. I will have it in mind when I'm marking your stuff, but try your best, do a good job, and uh, all the best to all of you for the rest of the semester. Right, remember you can catch me on the chat, on the Moodle chats. I'll be messaging you guys when I'm available on Moodle chats, and I'll be posting in the forum and so forth. So we will be in communication. You're always also welcome to email me. And together we'll get through it, we'll do it. There's my 5 minutes. Thank you.